What's up guys, Mike here from Cali Wood Connect, and today we're going to be unboxing our brand new Bambu Labs X1C, X1 Carbon. Wait, did I say that right? I didn't say that right. I did say that right. Anyways, we're going to be unboxing our Bambu Labs X1C 3D printer and setting it up. Hopefully I'll be able to do all of this in one shot while I'm recording this video. I have not set up a 3D printer before, but I have pretty good experience with CNCs and mills, so I think it should be a breeze setting it up. I also am going to talk about why I stopped making some videos. I had started 2 years ago. I made some guitar videos, but unfortunately due to some circumstances I had to stop, and now I am going to tell you why I'm also getting back into it and going to be making some more videos as we come along this year. And you're probably wondering right now, hey Mike, Cali Wood Connect, that does woodwork, 3D printer, that does plastic work. Well, let me tell you, there is a really good reason why I got this 3D printer, and I'm going to be telling you guys some pretty cool reasons why you might want to get one yourself, or what it's needed for in the woodworking industry. So stick around and I'll definitely get to it soon. So the reason I stopped working with wood and things like that is because I had to move. I decided with my family that we're going to purchase a new house and move to a different location. So I basically had to abandon my workshop that I had built and enjoyed working in for a very long time. And I'm finally moved and settled in, and I am finally getting my full setup. As you can see back here, I'll probably do a little tour of my garage once it's fully complete, but I have enough to get some projects started on, and I'm really excited to be back into this industry, and also to make some YouTube videos, hopefully with a new twist of adding 3D printing and CNC milling work. I did have to sell my CNC machine. We're finally coming back with a nicer, cooler CNC machine that I ordered from Onefinity, and unfortunately they had a lead time of 3 months. Mine is due to ship September 18, and I just could not wait until that came, so I had to get something done and stay busy. So that's the reason why I decided to order a 3D printer, to have something to play around with until my CNC machine comes. But besides that, I mean, end of the day, I love doing milling work, but this 3D printer did seem really promising, and I did find a couple of really good uses that I could use this for. That would help my woodworking and make things easier, such as making tools or making templates and things like that. So with that said, I think we should probably get into it and start opening up this packaging. I don't really know what's inside, besides what I know I ordered, but I haven't really seen it myself other than this top box, which had just like filaments and a couple tools and accessories that came with my package of 3D printer. So let's get to it and see what we got here. So first you got a little 3D printing. This is for the AMS controller, I believe. Let's see what it's called. Hydra AMS PETG. So I think this is for the bigger spools. It's a little upgrade kit. This thing's 3D printed. I could get a little close up for you guys. Right here. This goes into the AMS unit, I believe. So with 3 pieces. This one looks like it's the center, so it looks a little bit different. This one is supposed to hold 2 spools, and each should hold 1 spool. So we got that. We have the little complete hot end assembly and stainless steel nozzle. This is the 4mm one. That looks like this. These nice connectors. I believe these are all made by Bambu Labs. That's it, the 4mm stainless steel tip nozzle. I got 4 spools of the PLA. This one is the gray. It also came with the forest green PLA. I got the red PLA. And last, the white PLA. So I got 4 colors. I did go ahead and order some other PLAs which haven't arrived yet, but hopefully they should be coming today, and I'll be able to put those in this video as well while I'm making it. This looks like it is the Bambu dual-sided texture plate where the 3D printer actually prints on. Let's see, let's get a knife here. So that's the dual-sided palette or plate, as you would call it. Feels like it's metal. PLA, ABS, TPU, and PC for this. So that's what was in my kit, and along with a couple screws. I think that's for these guys right here. Let's put these back here and start opening up the actual printer itself. So here we got some more PLAs that came with the kit. I guess this is the PLA CF. I'm guessing that's for carbon fiber. We'll double check that, but it's a black PLA. And then we have a support for PLA. This one's white. And this is, I don't know what this is. It's a green PLA basic. That's what it is. We should probably get started with the quick start guide, but I think that's after we unbag it, because the unbagging part is pretty straightforward. The AMS supports spools with a width of 50 to 68 millimeters, no TPU, no damp PVA, no cardboard spool. Good to know. This looks like it's the screen. There's some lubricants, screws, clips, a couple of tools in here. We got Allen keys, a long one, a short one, and a little cleaning probe of some sort. It's like a little needle. I don't know if you could see that. There's a little cap on it, super sharp, be careful. Ow. I'll be careful. And throw those back in there, they're small pieces, they don't want to lose them. This looks like it's another nozzle, and this is a 4 millimeter as well. I think we're gonna have to be installing that ourselves, if I'm not mistaken. Glue stick for a build plate, the power adapter. What is this? For spool holder. It's another metal clip, and this end connects to 3D printer this side up, and I'm guessing this end connects to the screen right here, but I'll let you guys know once I'm at that step.
Shipping. Not too quite sure about that. But we're gonna find out. That's another print plate. There's 2 of them here. I think they're different textures. I'll open that soon.
For now, I think we gotta take these screws out for this to pop up. Again, I haven't read any of the instructions yet, but I like doing things like this. I don't know about you guys, but maybe after this video, you don't have to look at the instructions either. It has 2 arrows pointing this way, so that might just be a little hint that, hey, dude, take me out, or else I won't come out type of situation. What do you know? You're good, Mike. You're good. So that's the AMS unit. This is where my spools are gonna go be going into. Pick that off, throw that there. All right. And then we got a couple more screws in here, which seem like they need to come out. But this time, we're gonna take our time and actually check out these instructions real quick. So yes, it does say to take those 2 screws out to get the AMS unit out. And then we remove 4 more screws from in here. They got arrows on it, very straightforward. I'm not even gonna bring the camera inside so you can see, because it's really, really straightforward. It would probably be much easier working from the front, but I don't want to turn my back on you guys, so bear with me. All right, 2 more to go. It's weird, I'm a righty, but sometimes my left just dominates my right. Don't know how that happens, but it does. That's out as well. For now, I'm going to save these screws. So let's just in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And yes, I do know how to count. Next. Oh yeah, remove the cardboard from the tool head. I already did that. Next is the AMS assembly. The cable 6-pin can be plugged into either interface. Okay, so that wire that I thought goes to the controller, this guy is for the AMS, which is right over here behind me. I'm gonna go ahead and put this little glass cover back on. Looks like it goes in this way. Beautiful, very nice. I like this, this is really cool. And next we're gonna set our AMS down right on top, just like everybody else does, right? There's a little sticker that holds this. Let's close this up. I'm gonna turn this around. So we have two wires here. One connects from here, the bottom, to here. And the other one connects from here to either one of these ports. So the L shape connects to this part right here. And the straight shape connects to this part in the bottom right over here. And then these two sides are both straight, so it doesn't matter which way you connect them. I'll put one right here. And then we'll run this one back up to the left one. And again, it says you could connect it to either side. You pick. I pick the left. If you think you're right, pick the right. Remove the screw as pictured with an Allen key, H2. So it says to remove this screw right here with this Allen key. And then the spool holder assembly, which is this guy, this bracket. This is a thermal conductivity grease. Okay, so there is an empty hole right here. And then there's one screw that we removed. We're not gonna reuse this. They provided two new ones that seem to be a little bit longer. It's clearly labeled for spool holder.
So let's go. This thing only goes one way. You can't put it the other way, it will not work. And it seems like, well, yeah, it says this is the top right here, so I'll keep that on the top. I'm not going to tighten that all the way because that screw that I loosened up did seem to have a little bit of pressure on there. So I hope that's just going to fit in easily. And yes, it did fit in easily, which is great. Had me a little worried there from previous experience and pressure on the plates and screws lining up.
Got that done right there. It says remove the 3 screws with an Allen key H2 to unlock the hotbed. Ooh, the hotbed. Alright, I'm going to turn this machine around one more time. I still don't know what this thermal conductivity grease is for yet, but let's keep going. We're gonna find out.
Okay.
So there's supposed to be 3 screws for the hotbed. Screw one right here.
These are long screws. Again, my left. I'll try the right. So that's out right there.
We remove the 3 screws. It says pull the flexible printed circuit FPC out about 50 millimeters, about that much. Insert the FPC into the port by pressing the terminal as pictured. Okay, perfect. We got that in there. Insert the screen back into the slot on the printer, then lock it by pushing to the left. That was easy. That was really easy. Download the Bambu Handy app, register, and log in to your Bambu Lab account. Looks like we're getting ready to print, y'all. Connect the printer to power, follow the instructions on the screen until getting the page shown on the right side. Use Bambu Handy to scan the QR code on the screen and bind your printer with Bambu Lab account. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and download that, and I'll be right back to continue with inserting the spools. Okay guys, so far all I had to do was download the app and scan this QR code over here. I connected the printer's power, and I literally had to just log into my Wi-Fi, and I literally followed the steps, put in my password. I synced the app. I did it on my phone because my computer is upstairs in my office. So just for starting and setting this thing up, I did it with my phone. I basically connected my app to the machine, and next steps from there will be to calibrate. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on this calibrate button, and that is the reason they had us take out the 3 screws from inside of the bed. Now while this is up, I'm gonna take advantage and take these little foam pieces out from under the bed. And it looks like it's gonna be a quick process of calibrating it. It's already at 12%. From there, calibration complete. We're gonna go ahead and hit next. Initialization complete. Please ensure that the hotbed fixed foam and desiccant are removed before printing. And it has the option of start printing. So that's that. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and set up the AMS controller, and we'll start getting this set up so we can start printing soon. So while this is updating, I guess it needed an update, so I went ahead and started on that. I'm going to continue moving forward with this project. So there's these 2 clips inside here that say you need to remove the plastic off of it, and place these right back into where you took it out from. So that's one. This is the second one. If I'm not mistaken, these are basically dry packs to keep the moisture content level low, which is a really cool feature, I would say. I'm not gonna go ahead and install the other trays for Matter Hacker yet, just for testing purposes. I'm not gonna install these 3D printed trays. I'm gonna first load just one color, do some test prints, test the machine out, get a feel for it, and then we'll go ahead and put this in there along with the other colors, which I will add to the video. So for now, we're gonna start off with this red PLA. says that once you load this in there, it has a little tab. Once you load it, it'll automatically start spooling it up for you. And there you see the firmware has been updated. It is detected that the lead screws may need lubrication. Would you like to go to the maintenance page? Yes. I'm not going to do that because I see that these lead screws have already been lubricated. So we're going to go on and move on to the next step. Next, it asks us to apply a thin layer of glue onto the build plate. I just homed all the axes to 0. There you can see it calibrating, finding its z-axis, I believe. So here we'll go. We're gonna add some glue stick to the plate. I'm gonna get it coated on the whole surface. So if you click over here, it already has some presets of stuff that you could print. I'm gonna go ahead and close this lid down so it's nice and dry in there. And I'm gonna start off with something really simple, such as the first one. It's going to use PLA, use AMS. And I click print now. It says there are some unknown filaments in the AMS mappings. Please check whether they are required filaments. If they are, okay, press yes to start printing. I am sure I put PLA in there, so we're gonna click yes and see what happens. Alrighty guys, so now for the most important question, what are my thoughts? What are my thoughts? First impressions, this is a beautiful part. I honestly am very, very, very amazed at the quality of this print. There's very few lines. These holes could easily be fixed. They had a little bit of runoff or springs or whatever you would call that, but nothing a simple little drill bit wouldn't fix. It's a pretty nice part. I can't say anything bad about it. I'm really, really happy with this print quality. Although I did run into some issues from here on out. So obviously off video, I've been trying to print some other parts, and for the next 8 or 9 parts, I just could not get this thing to print. The first layers were really, really bad. So what I did is I cleaned the nozzle, I recalibrated the machine. I also went into the settings and had to change a few settings, such as the cooling period, I believe, where it doesn't cool the parts for the first lines that it makes on the actual bed. So with that being said, after that, I'm working on a project now, and it seems like it's doing a pretty good job. I'll definitely post the results of that over here as well. But besides that, it's a pretty simple machine. I love the software, very self-explanatory. There's a lot of support online as well, so if you get stuck anywhere online, you'll find every single question, every single answer to your question. And basically, definitely, so far with this one day of experimenting, I definitely do recommend the machine. Now, as far as this piece goes, I have to confirm, but I believe this is not from Bambu Labs. This is a 3D printed piece from Matter Hackers, and it's pretty cool. The quality of it isn't perfect, but I think for the reason it was made, it will perform. I think the quality of it is decent, and whatever it's made to do, it will do normally, because it's just a simple little tray that holds these filaments in place, and all it will have to do is just allow it to spin. So that's really cool. I'm definitely excited to install that after I get to know my machine a little better. And next thing I wanted to talk about was this PLA Pro from Polymaker. This came in highly recommended from a lot of people that have been 3D printing for a really long time. And I did try using this before doing any prints, and it was completely messing up my prints. So I'm sure there's settings that I have to go in there and fix. I know that this is a really good company, because a lot of people are actually swearing by them, and they're actually making really nice parts, posting results, doing tests and things like that. So I have nothing bad to say about them. I'm sure it's just user error. I'd have to do a little bit of research and see what it would take to get this thing to work, but I'm really excited to try this. That is my review of the X1 Carbon as of now. I will be posting more videos, probably prior to even posting this video. I'll probably have a couple more additions to it. If you would like to ask any questions, I'd be more than happy to do more videos on those. You could always write those down in the comments, and I'll be sure to reply back to those. And for now, that's all we got. Thank you for tuning in, and see you guys soon.